out in California, there's a man, his name is Ron Hubbard. He builds stylish underground bomb-proof shelters out in California. The designer has gone from selling one per month to one per day. Now, because of all the Mayan shit and the Earth supposedly blowing up or whatever, who knows what was supposed to happen. And if you look behind me, besides the green-blue blob back there, you can see I'm kind of at a nice spot here, so you can see the Earth kind of blowing up there. See? Look at that. There we go.
That's an accurate scientific representation right there.
Yeah, I know, isn't it, though? I'm out in space, so if this actually is happening here, this is why our connection is so spotty tonight, because I'm actually watching this happen from out in space. So.
I must be. Must have been struck blind because I can't see it.
Oh.
And I don't believe in it.
Well, that's all right. But anyway, I was looking at these pictures here, and these bomb shelters, they are really nice looking. I mean, hell, there's some of these look nicer than my house. But why? If the Earth was supposed to explode or whatever, do you think this bomb shelter was actually going to save these people? Really? Come on now. Joe, your thoughts?
Yeah, these shelters are made out of 10-foot diameter drain pipe, storage pods, or ocean shipping containers. And they're buried underground and contain electric flushing toilets, a shower, living space, a kitchenette, a gun rack, and even an escape hatch in case some rogue post-apocalyptic humans find your main hatch over by the decontamination chamber.
Mm-hmm.
The article was filled with awesome pictures of this thing. It's actually kind of impressive. I want one.
Yeah.
There was like a little video where he gave a tour of it, and I actually went to his website to see the different kinds of ones that they made.
Yeah.
And it's impressive. The maker of these shelters, Mr. Ron Hubbard, which also confused me because I'm like, what's this article about? But yeah, he said, quote, "I will be heading into my shelter on December 21st because I have one, and if any of the astrophysicists are right, I would feel really stupid." So evidently, if he didn't go in his bomb shelter and the world ended, his bomb shelter would save him. He'd be floating through space in his bomb shelter, and he wouldn't feel stupid.
All right.
But I'm left wondering, like, which astrophysicist is he referring to, and what were they telling him that makes him think that he needs to be in his bunker today?
That's a good question.
This show is being recorded live on December 21st. That dude is sitting in his bunker watching a plasma screen TV on a leather couch right now.
I know. That's just great. This guy making money off of the nutters, but the thing is, he's a nutter himself.
Yeah, He said he started the company because he wanted one himself, and he didn't want to spend millions of dollars on a bunker.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's like, you know what? I'm just going to start a company that makes bunkers.
Yeah. It's just surprising. I'd go into this if I had the equipment, really.
They are cool looking.
Yes, they are.
Like I said, I wish I had one. I mean, for me, it would serve a double purpose. I would have a cool underground hangout, but I would also have something for when the eventual zombie apocalypse happens.
There
so it's
you
a
go.
double win for me.
The zombie apocalypse. Now, there's the one you have to worry about.
Oh, absolutely. It's why I sharpen my machete every night.
There you go.
Very slowly with a stone.
Medusa, your thoughts?
I simply will say that I park my car in Joe's garage.
Anything else?
Period.
Okay.
That's what I have to say.
All right.
I mean it.
Okay. All right, then we'll leave you at that.
I'll be stoning them. I'll be stoning the zombies.
Stoning the zombies?
Yes.
Okay.
I have.
Can you imagine like petrified zombies? Like, it's not biting me. Wait, it's made of rock.
No, that's where the weeping angels came from. If you Doctor Who reference.
Bad. Angels are mean.
Yeah, no, it's a Doctor Who reference. It's the weeping angels. When you turn around, they move. Never mind. If you don't watch Doctor Who, you don't have no clue what I'm talking about. Crystal, your thoughts?
No,
I think it's neat. These places are much nicer than most dorm rooms and apartments I've ever seen before. So, heck, why not make money off of it? It's just he believes in it just as much as the people that he sells it to. So,
yeah,
hey, go for it.
Yeah, that's for sure. And there's a Barnum from Barnum and Bailey Circus. He said there's a sucker born every minute, and this just proves it every day.
That's one damn expensive sucker.
Hey, they've got money to burn.
These shelters would serve a practical purpose if you lived in like Tornado Alley.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. For that, something like that. Now that would make it more practical. Now that I would buy it for just for that reason. If
I think it should be part of building code in those areas to have tornado bunkers at least that people can jump into.
Actually, they actually do have. They are starting putting those codes in where they have to put in a safe, secure wall that it's like a little safe house inside the house.
Because a lot of these people, they like just barely survive by hiding in closets and things, and it's like, you know, you'd think it would be like part of the local building code. Every new house built, because they're rebuilding them every time they get knocked down, has to have some kind of concrete reinforced room that you know a family can fit in. There's
actually places that actually specialize in that too, just like this guy does. They actually specialize in that too. So it's something that I think they should be doing, just like they make earthquake-proof buildings out in California there. Speaking of which, the only person I haven't heard from is Todd. Todd, what are your thoughts tonight?
Well, you know, I have a couple of criticisms. First and foremost is he talks about astrophysicists, but he doesn't name them.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that these astrophysicists' names might end with Hovind. Also, I wouldn't trust those shelters any further than I could throw them. They're not, as far as I could tell, they weren't concrete reinforced. How deep were they buried? Also, if we're talking about the end of the world, you know, ejection from the planet due to a collision of planets, this thing would have to be pressurized. It would have to be space worthy. I don't see any of that. It's totally and completely a waste of money if you are looking at surviving this apocalypse. Now, tornado shelters, certainly. You mentioned hunting cabins, certainly. But as written, let the buyer beware on this one. And one last thing I would like to say, is what the hell is it with the names Ron and Hubbard put together that makes someone absolutely, totally, and completely batshit insane?
That's a good question. That's the second Ron Hubbard that come along is fucking batshit crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe you dropped the L.
Yeah. I think someone dropped something. I just don't know. Maybe a little acid in his coffee or something.
Different loony.
Yeah, different loony. But at least he's not going around telling that he's promoting a fake book saying that's a religion. So he's found another way to make money.